everybody. So today is Friday. That means it's time for Friday favorites. And I thought for this video, I would do something kind of fun. I would share with you my review of Once Upon a Deadpool, which I saw this week, and also give my suggestion of a movie that I think would be a good one to make a PG-13 version of for new people to be enticed, I guess, to see the movie. So first, my thoughts on Once Upon a Deadpool. So I thought that this was a really interesting experiment. Some people may see it as sort of a cash grab, and I guess it kind of is, like trying to make more money off Deadpool 2 to bring in people. And it was kind of funny because there was a lot of poking fun, and particularly Latter-day Saint audiences, which I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or the Mormons, as sometimes they are called. There was a lot of poking fun in the marketing itself of us. They used a picture of Jesus that is popular amongst that was made by a Latter-day Saint and is very popular, and they put Deadpool in. They had Princess Bride as the marketing tool around it, as the interstitial whatever around the segments, and Princess Bride is like massively popular amongst Mormons, and so that was like really funny, and so in some ways I felt like this was kind of like for Mormons, but also kind of making fun of us at the same time, which it was really funny. I enjoyed that. And I've never seen either of the Deadpool movies. So I thought in some ways I was like the perfect audience for this, to see if it works and to see if it works on its own as its own movie. And so I went and saw it, and I thought that some of the stuff with the Fred Savage stuff was actually pretty funny. That made me laugh. But as far as the movie itself of Deadpool, Once Upon a Deadpool, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was very boring. I didn't think that any of the action was interesting or engaging, or particularly inventive, or I just, there's no Mission Impossible, let's put it that way. And I didn't think it was funny. Teen Titans Go to the Movies was way funnier as far as making fun of superhero movies and satire and everything else. And I don't know, I was just like, this is gonna be over. I'm so tired of this. I was getting really antsy, really bored, and I was really surprised because I thought that I would like it more, but I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me. I don't know. I thought that some of the acting was really bad. I thought that the kid from Hunt for the Wilder People was not good, unfortunately. I thought that, I don't know, just the story was very boring and bland, I thought. And so, it was a failure for me. I didn't like it at all. And who knows, would I actually like the original? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But it got me kind of thinking, because I like this idea just as far as an experiment to see if you put out a PG-13 version that's like sanctioned by the studio, if people would go see it. I just think it's an interesting experiment. And I started to think of what are movies that I think they should make a PG-13 version of. And for the most part, all the ones I thought of are all ones that I think have like historical significance, but maybe, and you could just take off just a little bit in order to make it so that younger audiences could see it, or see it without as much without as much parental guidance, I guess. But then again, I mean, do we really want to be like making things like war, like concentration camps, Schindler's List, things like that? Do we really want to be making that less awful? Do we really want to make? I don't know. So the one that I did come up with that I think would be a perfect movie to make a PG-13 version of, because the R-rated content feels very unnecessary to me, and I think it has such an educational value, is the movie The Big Short. And The Big Short does such a great job of explaining how the various parts of the financial crisis, and how these different types of loans and these different types of investments, and how that all got so messy, and what happened, and they do it in very creative ways. Whether it's Margot Robbie in a bathtub explaining things, or all these different techniques that were very creative, I think, in explaining complex issues in ways that people could understand. And so I think that The Big Short would be a perfect movie to make PG-13, because it's the kind of movie you want to show to high school students so that they know, so that then they don't make these same mistakes, so that they understand. And we start this discussion with all different ages so that they understand. And I don't feel like any of the R-rated content in that movie is essential to the characters or the story. Most of it is profanity. I think there's like a couple scenes in a strip club. You could just as easily have those just sort of blurred a little bit, so that it was fine. And you could, if you didn't have the profanity, I don't feel like that profanity, it's not like it's set in Boston or something where the profanity is like important to the characters, and their, I don't know. I feel like that could easily be removed, and the story would be exactly the same, and you would be able to show it at schools and be able to use it as a teaching tool, because they're so creative in how they explain all of these different complex things. And so, that's what I do. On the other hand, you could just show the documentary Inside Job, which is PG-13 and goes over the same kind of things, and but maybe not be as interesting to young teenagers to watch a documentary as it is to watch a movie. So that is my suggestion. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think that it would be valuable to have a PG-13 version of The Big Short? Or do you think it's just a terrible idea all around? So that's my discussion, putting it out there. Let's have a discussion. It could be really fun to talk about. And if any of you saw Once Upon a Deadpool, what were your thoughts? And anyway, that's sort of my thoughts. And so thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.